So I always seem to find these strawberry boxes at the Costco in Anchorage, and I've been using those to do some organization on the shelves, so pretty fun. The wise words of one of my viewers who left a comment: nothing says forever like duct tape. And here's I'm going to be using my firewood box longer than anticipated. Alright, last one. Of course the battery dies on the last one. Yep. So charging the GoPro battery, that was only taking 4 watts, but now you plug in a big Milwaukee 18 volt lithium ion battery, jumps up to 70 watts. So we'll see if it can charge that bad boy. Don't know if you can see it on the GoPro, but there's a bunch of ducks over there playing, swimming around, splashing. Next thing I get for this channel is going to be a nice camera with a big lens so I can capture some of that on video for you guys. Alright, it's raining outside and working over the water. I just decided I'm going to take a break, but we're going to be productive with that break. Best friend from back home sent me this, so we'll open it up. He said it's for the channel, so let's take a look and see what it is. Oh, that is beautiful. That is super cool. Let me get a white background so you can see what it is better. Now all I have to do is figure out where I want to hang it up. It's pretty thick, pretty heavy. I think it's like a 1/16 of an inch thick plate steel. Got the nice trees. Very well done, very well made. But yeah, need to hang it up someplace real special. Front door, peak of the cabin, inside of the door, just somewhere. I'm gonna think on it for a little bit and hopefully get that done today while it's raining. Hey Tim, thank you again very much for the sign. It's right on the front door where everyone who comes out here can see it. So yeah, thank you again. It's very thoughtful. Let's get an update on where we're at with the dock walkway. So we've got 4 boards installed, screwed down completely. Say it's pretty good progress, but it's around lunchtime. I'm gonna start a fire, cook up a hot dog. Same thing you saw in the last video, but I'll try and get some different angles for you. Alright, so I think that's a new record. It's been about 46 hours since the last time I started the generator. It's powered the Starlink, it's charged up both of my Milwaukee batteries, charged my cell phone, my computer. It's done a great job, and the charged up the EcoFlow. The EcoFlow is down to 39%, which I think I could go another day with that probably, but I'm going to take this opportunity while the weather is not raining, start up the generator, and get a full charge on all my electronics. Big thing being the cooler. It runs off of 2, I think 5 amp hour, 18 volt lithium ion Makita batteries. That thing is down to 1 bar on one of the batteries, so as this generator is running, it's going to power my cooler, and I can get another about 45 hours of cooling time out of those 2 batteries. So let's get the Jenny started and power everything up. It's a rat's nest of wires and cables and everything. At some point, I want to have a generator buried line going way off that way, out to a generator box, and then just plug in the cabin, have an outlet over here in the corner, so that way have an easy outlet to plug into and you don't have such a mess inside. But that's way in the future. Alright, I'm gonna have to dig more to the bottom of the box because these seem to be more in order now. Anchorage Daily News, March 12th, 1998. Elvis has left the dog lot. Musher gives up warm bunk to chase wayward animal on the streets of McGrath. This happened at the Iditarod back in 1998. McGrath. Seward musher Mitch Seavey was hours into a deep sleep Wednesday morning when someone grabbed his shoulder and woke him with a dog driver's nightmare. "One of your dogs is loose," they said. Snapping out of his 24-hour layover in the middle of the Iditarod Trail sled dog race, the musher who had led the race much of Tuesday bolted from his bunk at McGrath checkpoint and dashed outside into 10 below night. The stars were twinkling overhead, and Elvis, a 2-year-old with a Malamute's white face, was sniffing around in the 5 a.m. quiet. And on the back there, while I was reading, you could probably see Seavey. Well, let's get the fire going, cook a hot dog. Alright, so the walkway to the dock for all purposes is done for this trip. It's a different color than the dock, and that's because we bought all the Trex at Lowe's last trip in July for building the dock, and then about 2 or 3 weeks ago, Lowe's discontinued that color of Trex, so it went on clearance. It was down to about $8 a board, and 3 weeks later, by the time I make it up here, they're completely sold out. So I had to go with like a light brown. It's the closest color I could find that they had in stock that somewhat was at least the tone of the deck. But now, moving on to the next project, before I can start building that, I have to excavate out under the cabin, get all of that done, because getting under the cabin will be a little bit harder after this next project's complete. Beer break time. And back under we go. Still a lot of digging to go, but I think that's enough for one afternoon. Much of tomorrow will be spent digging under the cabin. I'm gonna go process some firewood so I can have a nice fire outside tonight, and then I'll probably go fishing before it gets dark. We probably have 2 to 3 hours before it's before the sun's setting, so yeah, good times. let's go do some fishing. Looks like a little guy. Oh, good size. Yep. There you go. Perfect eating size. This guy has some battle scars on him too. Let's see how big this guy is. Alright, so as you can see, that pike is about 25 inches from the end of the tail to the tip of the lower jaw. So that's the perfect eating size. We'll do that for dinner tonight. In tonight's outdoor kitchen, we're going to have filet mignon and fresh caught pike. Let's get started. Throw in a little bit of butter.